On Apple Store, it sells for 1,300. A crocheter can finish it in 2 hours. Now I will show you how to crochet the very trendy phone bag. I'm using milk cotton yarn and a 3.0mm crochet hook. A total of 4,130 stitches. The texture we crochet, the thickness and the firmness are on a completely different level. If you want to be lazy, leave a long yarn tail first. Later you can use this yarn to sew one short side directly. Place the hook under the yarn and make a slip knot. For the first row, chain 87 stitches. After finishing the 87 chains, we start crocheting. Pick up half of the chain. Crochet single crochet stitches. This is the first stitch. Beginners can place a stitch marker. Crochet 1 single crochet into each stitch. A total of 86 stitches. After the last single crochet, the first row is finished. Start the next row. For the second row, chain 1 and turn the work. Next, again crochet 1 single crochet into each stitch. Beginners, remember to place a marker in the first stitch. Insert the hook normally into the full stitch. That means picking up both loops. Still 86 stitches in total. At the last stitch, remember to go through both loops. The second row looks like this when finished. Chain 1 and turn the work. Start crocheting the third row. The method is the same as row 2. Again, insert the hook normally and crochet 86 single crochets. Keep repeating 86 single crochets. Crochet a total of 12 rows. Then, it looks like this. Chain 1, turn the work, and crochet the 13th row. First, crochet 8 single crochets. After 8 single crochets, chain 42 stitches. After chaining 42, we skip 42 stitches. Carefully count out 42 stitches. Insert the hook into the 43rd stitch. Continue crocheting single crochets, a total of 36 single crochets. This is what the 13th row looks like when finished. Chain 1, turn the work, and crochet the 14th row. Crochet a total of 86 single crochets. When you reach the chain stitches, you can pick up one loop of the chain, or you can crochet into the back bump. I usually pick one loop plus the back bump. This depends on your own habit when working into chains. There are 42 single crochets here. Remember to count them carefully. After finishing the 42 stitches, now there are 8 stitches left. Normal single crochets are easy to work here. This is what row 14 looks like. Chain 1, turn the work and start row 15. Next, just repeat 86 single crochets as usual. Keep crocheting until row 36. After finishing 36 rows, it looks like this now. Let's crochet row 37. Again, chain 1, turn the work. Just like row 13, first crochet 8 single crochets, then chain 42 stitches. Skip 42 stitches. Insert the hook into the 43rd stitch. Continue crocheting 36 single crochets. This is how it looks when finished. For row 38, chain 1 and turn the work. Crochet a total of 86 single crochets. When you reach the chain stitches, the method here is the same as row 14. There are 42 single crochets on the chain. Take your time and crochet slowly. The last 8 single crochets are easier to work. Next, keep repeating 86 single crochets. Continue until row 49 is finished. Congratulations on finishing 49 rows. This is how it looks now. Leave a very, very long yarn tail. We will use it directly for sewing later. Pull the hook straight out. Pull the yarn through. This is the finishing knot. Fold the piece in half. We need to sew these 3 sides. Use the short yarn tail left at the beginning to sew this short side. For the other 2 sides, use the long yarn tail from the end to sew. I like to sew by picking the inner half stitches. Match one stitch to one stitch and sew slowly. At the end, make a knot and sew a couple more stitches to secure. The other short yarn tail is used to sew the last short side. Alright, turn it over. And it's finished like this. All single crochet stitches, very tiring to make. Don't forget to subscribe, thank you. Bye bye.